Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation. Today with the video talking about starting your own business. A lot of you guys know me from my Lamborghini videos, but I like to share knowledge about how I got the Lamborghini. And in case you don't know, I own 3 businesses. And today I want to show you how simple it is to officially and legitimately start your own business.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will Motivation, and today we're talking about my advice on the #1 way for you to get started investing in real estate.
Hey, so let's talk about starting your own business and the 2 things that you need to start a business. A lot of people procrastinate when starting a business because they think it's complicated. They think the taxes are too difficult to handle. So I'm here to tell you that it is not that complicated, and if you've seen some of my Lamborghini videos, I will definitely say that it's worth it. It's worth the effort to try to start your own business and keep trying to make something successful. Even if you fail at first, you try and try again until you succeed. So, and you don't really fail unless you quit. So let's talk about some of the technicalities of starting a business, and then we'll get into some of the motivational stories that I have of other people that I know that have started businesses from nothing. So the other thing, there's like a myth that it's expensive to start a business, and to legitimately file for a business, it's not that expensive. So let's jump right into it. So I'm going to talk about what it's like to start a business in Ohio, where I'm based. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. It's super simple. I think in other states it's probably the same because states want people to establish businesses because, of course, then you pay, if your business is successful, then you pay more state taxes. So, of course, they want you to start businesses. Also, it may attract employees to the state, and it may lower the unemployment rate for the state. So that's all good things. So the state doesn't want to make it too hard for people to start businesses, because then, nobody will want to live in their state, and then they wouldn't get any tax monies, and then you know how that goes, right? So in Ohio, there's a simple form that you can go and download. Like I said, it's probably similar in other states, but I'll show it on the screen, but I'll run through the things that you have to fill out. It's real simple. So on the first page of this form, all you have to fill out is your name, and that'll be your business name if you want to make the business name something other than your personal name. And then you basically want to give your address so that they can send you your filing papers back once they're done. So you put your address, city, state, zip code, then you give your phone number, you can give an email address, then you can opt to have important notifications about your filing sent to your email, and then you can also sign up to get email notifications about important things about your business. Then the other part of this form is just, you can pay regular service, so that might take them 3 to 7 business days. So that's the other thing. Some people think it takes a long time to establish a business. Well, at least in Ohio, it's only 3 to 7 business days, and I bet most of the time it's three business days. So you send this form in the mail, and you can also fill it out online. So that's also an option. But you send it. When I did it for my businesses, I sent this in through the mail, and within the next week, I had my business filing papers back to me. Now you can expedite it for an extra $100, or $200 or $300, and they'll do it like within hours of receiving your business papers. So anyway, you select which option you want as far as how fast you want them to process your paperwork. You don't have to pay anything extra if you don't want to. Then you give them your credit card authorization in case you want to pay by credit card, or in some cases you can pay by check. And so you're probably wondering how much it costs to actually file for your business. So a lot of people think it costs a lot because there's services out there on the internet that say, hey, we'll help you file your business, and it only costs you 300, 400, 500 bucks or something like that, right? You don't need those services. It's super easy to file your business, man. You just fill out these forms, put your business name, you tell them what kind of business that you're trying to start, and then you send in this paperwork. And in Ohio, to file your business, it's only $99. That's right, $99, that's it. You can start a business legitimately, at least in Ohio, for 99 bucks. And like I said, in other states, it's probably very similar. So when you actually fill out this form, you're gonna give the name of your business. You're gonna give the location of your business. Sometimes it'll be your house if it's, you're just getting started. Or if you have an office location, you put that. You can put the date when you started the business. And then if you're starting a corporation, you can talk about how many shares of the corporation, and the value of the shares, and then the initial capital that you're putting into the business, which could be kind of important. You want to put the legitimate, dollar amount that you're starting off with the business, especially if you have partners, because then if something happens, then you guys know what amount of money you're talking about when you first start a business. Then you basically, put the name of the corporation, and assign yourself as a statutory agent, which means you're the person responsible for the paperwork. You put in your name, your address, and that stuff again. Then you sign off on everything to basically say that it's correct, and then accept appointment for any of the communication regarding the business. And then you basically put the signatures of the people that will be the owners of the business, and then you're done. And you send it in, right? That's it. That's how simple it is to file for a business. $100, fill out this paperwork. In a lot of cases, you can do it online, and in other cases, you just fill out the forms and mail them in. Now, you're probably wondering where you would find these forms in your different state. So what you want to look for is the Secretary of State's website. So every state, has like an official Secretary of State website. You find that, and then that's where you can find your business filing documents, and then establish your business. So once you get ready to start hiring people or making a lot of money, where you want to do your taxes separately or do your employment, your business really official. And I did this right off the bat because I knew I was going to be working business to business with other businesses, and a lot of times they ask for a tax ID number so that when they're doing their taxes, they can say they paid you $1,000 and they need your tax ID number, so that it's like basically the IRS can track who's getting money and all that stuff for business. So I went ahead and did a tax ID number because I didn't want all that stuff on my Social Security, and that's very simple as well, and it doesn't cost anything. It's free. So the form you want to look for is called an SS-4, application for employer identification number. And it's one page. I believe you can do it online on the irs.gov website. And it's pretty simple. I'll show you what it looks like right here on the screen. But basically, you enter the name of your business, your address for the business. If it's an LLC, which is a limited liability company, which I recommend that's what people establish at a minimum if it's not a corporation, or even if it is a corporation. And then you just basically talk about the type of business it is, so that the IRS knows, what kind of tax ID is associated with what kind of business. And you just fill out this form. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. Like, it's nothing to it. And there's instructions with the form as well. So those are the 2 steps. You fill out your paperwork for your state to establish your business. It's usually pretty cheap. Here in Ohio, it's $99. And then you get a tax ID number so that you can do legit business with other businesses. Or also, what you can do is if you want to sell products and services, a lot of wholesalers will request your tax ID number to know that you're legitimate, so that when they're selling products to you, that you're going to be reselling them to others. So that's it, man. That's how easy it is to start a business. I started 3 different businesses. In case you guys want to know, I like to share this kind of knowledge because a lot of people see the Lamborghini videos and they think, well, why is this dude showing us a Lamborghini? And the reason why I'm showing you is because I'm trying to motivate people, because that's what motivated me. And a lot when I was a kid, when I was younger, I was like, I want to do what it takes to be able to afford that car. And now I'm telling you what it takes. So in my case, in the case of a lot of other people that have, earned supercars or earned nice livings and things of that nature, they start their own businesses. And sometimes you might have a job and you can go ahead and start a business on the side. That's exactly what I did. I had a job 9 to 5 and I started a business on the side, and I got all the paperwork together, filed for my business, and I was legit, and it's a motivating thing once you get that business established. So like I said, I started 3 different businesses. The first one was for my website, hbcuconnect.com, which is kind of like a Facebook for historically black colleges and universities. And that's still my biggest business and my primary business and where I spend most of my time. But then I started, after that, I started a software company because I created all of the software for HBCU Connect. And then I started doing software for other people when it made sense. So that was a different business entity. I established that with these 2 steps, got my tax ID, got another business set up. That's Moss Interactive, and actually my YouTube channel is under that business. And then I'm taking my kids to the movie, so you gotta have that family time too. But anyway, and then lastly, I started a real estate company, and I did these same 2 steps, super easy. And then I started doing real estate investing and doing flips. And when that started doing well, then I could justify jumping into the Lamborghini, stuff like that, right? So that's my little story, but I know other people that have started small businesses that have grown to make millions of dollars. One of the guys, one of my best friends, his name is Dante Lee. He started some websites way back in the day when he was in college, and he jumped on my website, hbcuconnect.com, and I sort of created a mentoring relationship with him. He would bounce ideas off of me, and I would tell him, what I thought about the ideas, and we would kind of motivate each other. And that dude's gone on to make millions of dollars with his business, and he started out with these same 2 steps to establish his business. And so you got to have a lot of hustle. You got to kind of, if you're one of those people that has not yet achieved, some of the things that you want to achieve, which is most of us, you got to kind of look at how you spend your time, man. If you look at your day and let's say you got a 9 to 5, and you spend, part of your day, a big part of your day, working for somebody else, of course, earning a living, but you have aspirations to, do better, to make more money, or, have more freedom. Man, you might really consider starting a business, doing something that you're passionate about, and following these 2 steps that I just broke down. And just, sometimes you start out making just a little bit of money. Maybe you start out doing things for people for free. Eventually, if you're passionate about something, you get good at it, and you can provide some type of service, or maybe you resell products, or whatever it might be. But if you have aspirations, starting a business is a good way to go to give you unlimited potential. Now, if starting a business maybe is not for you, and I'll probably do another video on what it takes to be a business owner and an entrepreneur, because it's not for lazy people. It's not for people who can't learn on their own or pick things up on their own, in my opinion. But so it might not be for everybody. But if you have a job, get a job where you don't have any limits. Like maybe a lot of people that I know that make a lot of money that do work for other people, they're in sales. So if you're in sales and you spend your 9 to 5 doing your sales, and then you go home and do something else totally, but you have things that you need to buy, or aspirations that you set for yourself and goals that you set for yourself, and you're spending all your free time, fooling around, but you got a job in sales and where you can make unlimited potential, then you need to look at how you spend your time, your off time, making yourself a better salesperson, maybe putting in the extra hours to make more money, to make more deals, and to increase your income. Like, get your hustle on and show, when I used to work a 9 to 5, I was the employee where my boss didn't have to check on me. I would go check on my boss and tell my boss what I was getting done for him. So they knew I was about getting ahead. They knew I wasn't just sitting there waiting for them to tell me something to do. If they didn't tell me something to do at my job, I would make up something to do that I thought would help my team or my department get ahead, like, because they're paying me from 9 to 5. I was going to get the most out of it, and then I expect them to pay me more. Like when I start providing that value, I just didn't sit there and wait for them to give me a raise or wait for them to give me some, some work to do that I could go run with. Man, if I didn't have any work, man, I would just create stuff to do that I thought would add value. And sure enough, I got promoted and I got raises and I got paid pretty good when I was doing the 9 to 5. But anyway, man, this is just some thoughts off the top of my head to kind of help you guys get motivated to meeting your goals. And if you're thinking about starting a business, it's not that hard. Just get started and do something that you're passionate about or where you see there's a need that has to be met. All right, this is Will Motivation. Let me start that over. This is Will Motivation. Appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys following my channel. And stay tuned for more. Holla.
What's up, guys? Christian here from CK Raps. I got Will Motivation right there. He just drove all the way here in his Huracan from Ohio. How's the drive?
Man, car wasn't too bad. I made it here safe, so I'm always happy.
He's here to wrap his car in a wicked new color. Not a wicked new color, but it's a wicked color. It's not new. It's gonna look amazing. He's got a 2015 Huracan. It's red right now. Wait till you see what we do to it. We're doing the brakes and we're doing a full wrap on it. We're wrapping the brake calipers. And like I said, he traveled all the way here just for the wrap. So it snowed a little bit. It got a little dangerous, but he made it and he's about to head out already. It's a quick, short visit. He's gonna leave his car with me for, I think, about 10, 12 days or something like that, and we're gonna get it done. So once the training workshop's finished up, we're gonna get your car started, and we're gonna bang it out and make it look good, man.
I know it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, man. Here it is, guys. Will Motivation's Lamborghini Huracan. It's a 2015, and it's red, obviously. We're wrapping this entire car. It's gonna be wicked.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about when is my online course going to be ready. Well, I have good news for you. My online course is completed. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can click on that link and get a 40% discount off the course. That'll be for the first 50 students. So if you're ready to take the online course that I've basically laid out everything that I know about how to invest in real estate, click the link below or just go to www.willmotivation.com/invest. And thank you guys for taking the time out to watch today's video. Hope you learned something and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.